Hey everybody, today we have the pleasure of sitting down with the shipping team to do a Q&A. So everybody, thank you so much for taking the time. I know not everybody's as excited as I am to do this, but we're gonna toss some questions your way. Just answer however you want to. We're just gonna have a fun time and let everybody know just a little bit more about who you guys are. So we'll just start it off light and easy. And how do you guys spend your free time when you're not working here?
Say your name.
Oh, John, with me? Oh, John. Normally when I'm not here, I'm probably either at the gym, working out, and trying to find something to do outside, hanging out with my girlfriend.
Sweet.
That's about it. Really.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Whitney. Lindsey says I wave too much. But usually if I'm not at work, I am on my couch watching a Hallmark Channel movie with a glass of wine. So, yeah.
I'm Lauren. Kind of to piggyback off Whitney, I like Hallmark movies also, but instead of wine, I drink coffee.
Even at night?
Even at night.
What about your dog?
No decaf. And my dog. I'm always spending time with Lily, my Yorkie. Good one.
I'm Lindsey. I would say family time, writing. Y'all see it all over Instagram at Ryan and Rose, so definitely writing. I think before kids, it was like working out and flower beds, and now it's like, yeah, right. So, yeah, writing with family. So I would definitely say.
Caroline.
I'm Caroline. I'm spending my time with my family, my friends, and oh my God.
We love you, Caroline.
It's awful.
The lake.
The lake.
Yes.
Awesome. Now throwing it back to when you guys were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? Anybody?
Ooh.
BMX bike rider.
That's good.
That's what I wanted to do.
Are you still good at BMX?
I haven't touched a bike in like 6 years.
Can you do tricks?
I could hurt myself. That's about it.
You were working toward it.
I was working toward it, yes.
Yeah. Whitney?
What I used to be like back in high school was I wanted to be Regis and Kelly, but I wanted to be Kelly, and then we had to find someone cuter for Regis, right? But that's what I wanted to be, is interview celebrities about TV shows.
I was about to ask, what was that? What is that?
Regis and Kelly? What?
Sean.
It's like a morning talk show where they talk to celebrities.
No clue.
Right over your head.
I actually wanted to be a nurse, which is funny because I hate blood, I hate needles, I hate anything in the medical field, so I'm glad I didn't turn out to be a nurse.
Yeah. And at what point did you realize all right?
I was a nursing major in college for one semester, and then I was like, what am I doing here? And yeah, no, I can't do it. Nosebleeds, any kind of blood, I run. I'm like a flight, I go, I don't do it. So I wouldn't make a nurse or anything in the medical field.
You used to be a teacher?
I used to be a teacher, yes. I love children, and now I'm here. I'm very happy to be here.
I would say when I was little having surgeries, I wanted to be a physical therapist. And then in high school, I wanted to be a reporter. So in high school, it was BHS Live. And so I always thought I was going to be a news reporter. And then God was like, nope, you're going to be an interpreter. But you see how that's changed so many times.
Yeah.
So.
That's why you don't mind being on camera.
Yeah, I think that prepared me for now. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a psychologist, and finally I've been my home business an esthetician.
Yeah.
How you say in English?
Esthetician.
Yeah.
And now I'm shipper.
Yeah. And a good one.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome. What is your greatest skill? Obviously, other than pumping out the orders here at Ryan and Rose. What's your greatest skill?
We had that the other day. Our secret skill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not one.
That's no good.
All right, we'll mix it up and not go down the line. So, Lauren.
I feel like mine is anything with organization and cleaning. I find myself doing little things like 9 o'clock at night, I'll organize my refrigerator, or in the morning I feel like I have to organize underneath my medicine or bathroom cabinet, little things like that. Organization.
So this is a perfect role for
Yeah, I love it. I love organization. Not to steal your answer.
you. Whitney, so that leads right into you, Whitney.
Yeah. Yes, mine would be organization too. So I don't like to clean like her, but I like to organize. So my house may be dirty, but it's organized.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yes. So
BMX.
Discipline.
I would say you're a good coach too.
Yeah. Just
Leader.
trying to just make a good atmosphere around me, I would say.
I'm a good executor, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a hard worker too.
Yeah.
There's Jack.
Hey, Jack.
I would say for me, I'm good at praying and maybe positivity. I don't know. I'm pretty creative too. I think my brain doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So like just always thinking, oh, how can I improve that? Or how can I improve that? So just thinking of new things.
New things.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So this one could be pet peeve, but it could be what kind of makes you angry, what kind of ticks you off, what rubs you the wrong way.
Tone of voice.
That's a good one.
Tone of voice.
Oh, we're
So it
learning
gets me.
so much.
That's what gets me the most.
Mine would probably be the teacher in me, but the grammar, like when people use your, you are, when they use that wrong, I'm like, oh.
She's not happy
Yeah,
with me.
that's the teacher in me, but that's my, incorrect grammar would definitely be mine.
Mine would probably be people not keeping their word. So if you say you're going to do it, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Caroline, anything?
I don't know.
You're just always happy.
Nobody
Putting
bothers
his
you.
towel.
Yeah, towels.
Yes.
Towels need to go where they're supposed to go, right?
Yes.
Like
And close the cabinet door.
I don't know. I feel like I need more time to think about this. I feel like haters, like people hating on us or our family, or it's like, I don't know, like,
Just that negativity.
being mean for no reason, like support each other, and so I think just when people are mean or hateful or just, it just bothers me.
Yeah, for sure. So this is kind of a unique one. If there was like a single photograph of your life, what would that photograph look like? There could be a lot of things in the photograph, but what would maybe be some of the main things?
Probably like friends and family in the background of doing something outside.
With your muscles.
Yeah. Doing some kind of exercise outside. I don't know. I might be playing some kind of sport.
Definitely. Cool.
Did you play sports in high school?
I did wrestling and soccer. Mostly wrestling.
So say that's a unique combination. Most people don't do
I
wrestling.
mostly played soccer, and then like my freshman year I didn't like to coach, so I didn't play. But then I ended up playing for him my junior year, and he actually was a really good coach. But I started off wrestling my freshman year, and that was my main sport.
Gotcha. Cool. Photograph of your life.
So hard. I guess in the summertime it would be me on a boat with my friends and family. Like that's probably
on a
like
boat.
Yes. So that's probably my favorite thing. So like in the summer, that would be my life and the joy that I love.
Mine would probably be my family. We're all very close. Aunts, uncles, brothers, cousins, everybody. We're all really close. Some of my brother, I guess, and my sister. And then just probably traveling. We grew up traveling a lot, so I feel like my parents instilled that in me to not always have material things, but to create like memories and experiences, and I really enjoyed that.
And your dogs.
And my dog. Yes.
She also has shoes.
I do. I should have worn them with Liliana. Yep.
Shoes with their dogs.
Yes, has my dog's
All right,
face
we'll
on.
get
My
that next
brother
time.
knows me well. He knows me well.
She does have like really cool shoes. She has like the best shoe collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I may
maybe
have a problem.
Shoes in the bottom of the photograph.
Yeah, in line the bottom.
Yeah.
Cool.
You, Caroline?
It's gonna be my family, my kids, my dog.
How many
Snoopy.
kids do you have? So
Two,
they know.
2 kids.
How old?
9 and 11.
Awesome.
Me, I mean, I'd probably say the girls, Brett, and writing. Maybe with the bubbly in my hand. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe on the Cub. That's probably the Cub or the Ruckus are like my favorite thing to ride.
Yeah.
So.
Family
And
time.
music. I love music. Like just listening to like country music or Christian. I don't know. Just like being outside riding with music just is so like inspiring. I don't know.
So another one is what motivates you guys to go to work each day? So obviously Lindsey's here. You got to answer rightly, but what's just kind of your motivation to get up and get going?
I like helping the team. I just like being part of the team and just trying to make everything flow, and I don't know, this gives me a sense of accomplishment, I guess. I don't know. It's like being at work.
Yeah.
I'd say this is the first time that I've ever loved my job. So thank you, Lindsey. So it really doesn't, like when they say you'll never work a day in your life if you love your job, and that's really how it is. And I just think being there for the parents and the customers, and just like wanting to provide for them, and like if this brings them joy by getting their cutie pat from us, like that brings me joy. So.
I love everyone I work with, and then I just think it's so inspiring. Like, I've known Lindsey for a long time, a couple years now, but just to see like where she started and where she's at now, like I just find her so inspiring with her creativity, and as a Christian and as a mom, I just find her so inspiring, and I really do, and she makes it such a wonderful place to work, and for that I'm so thankful, truly.
Gonna make me cry. Oh my goodness. Caroline?
It's a special place to work. It's very easy with everyone, and it's beautiful what we ship, and I love that.
Yeah, I think just the teamwork and like, I don't know, like she said, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't feel like work. Like me and Brett were talking about this, we're like, this
It's
is
not
our
a
job.
normal job.
Yeah, like,
That's
No.
what makes it so much, like it makes it fun, because you never know what each day is gonna bring.
I think I used to always say like Sunday night, the Sunday blues,
Yeah.
where you'd like, oh, I have to go to work in the morning. I don't feel like that. I never think, oh, I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm always like excited and energized and ready to come to work, and it's really a fun job and a happy place to be.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So just kind of an off-the-cuff question, Lindsey. How did you and Brett work to create a culture that would bring that?
I would just say we wanted it to be different. You know, our products are different. We're always about being unique and thinking outside the box. And like, for this, like when they're in our home, but like we want this not be a job. We want this to be a family. And we've had some struggles where we had to work through that and maybe get rid of some people that were kind of hindering. I don't know. So like, I think just keeping the focus on family and being different, and like wanting everybody to love being here, and the teamwork, and just being willing to do anything for the team, and I feel like that's where we're at. Like we are a family, and we love each other, and like we enjoy being here. And yeah, it's hard. Some days are hard, and some days are stressful. But you know, we're all in it. Like, and that's what we want. We want our workers to like be just as motivated and like as invested. That's the word, as we are. You know, because it's our baby. It's like we want them to feel like it's theirs just as much as it's ours, because it is, because we couldn't do it without all of them. And that, not just the shipping team, but everybody who works for us, like, so, yeah.
Just to kind of go in a different direction, favorite color that is on the line of products.
It changes so often because she comes out with something new, and I'm like, oh, I love that one. I'm cheating because I'm looking up there.
Don't show that one.
Ooh, yeah, but that's the forbidden wall. I would probably say coastal is my favorite. Yeah.
Just reminds
Yours
you of
coastal, yeah.
water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Summer beach.
I like dusty blue.
Good old dusty blue.
Dusty blue.
I'm a green person, so I think, was it army green?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple. I wasn't here during them, but I
Yeah.
saw a couple floating through when I was here, and I like sage also. Yes, definitely the greens.
I would say like my favorite is hazel, but probably the ones I wear the most are white or ivory. And it used to be tan, like I used to love tan, but I feel like, I don't know, since hazel came out, it's like, oh, do I want to, so I feel like there's so many decisions, but I think I probably use the most ivory and white, but I love hazel the most, probably.
I do like ivory.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Ivory's good.
Caroline, you have a color?
Coastal.
Okay.
I love coastal.
Coastal. What about you?
I think every time I'm in Meredith's room, which Meredith's my daughter, I like her ivory a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. So I like that one.
Neutral. Good
Yeah,
neutral.
we're big on the neutrals.
Yeah.
What do you guys do to relieve stress?
Go to the gym. I mean,
Hobby with
that's
stress
like
relief.
like my keep my sanity and
He's a coach too.
the coach also. So on Mondays and Wednesday mornings, I get up at 4 o'clock, and I coach a 5 o'clock CrossFit class, and then I'll go home, eat, then come here.
That's actually how we met him. He was Brett's coach at CrossFit.
Gotcha.
So
Cool.
So that's how it all
Join the
began.
team.
yeah,
Yep. I was glad I was at when I met him.
yeah, it's
Does
awesome.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Relieve stress. What do you guys do?
Let's see. I like to read. I'm a big reader. Whether it be, sometimes it's magazines, sometimes it's like fiction, nonfiction, all areas in books. I like all things to read, lots of different topics.
With some coffee, right?
Always coffee, always.
I feel you on that one.
I left out my 4 shots of espresso.
Big key.
They come in after that.
Whitney?
I would probably say working out too. I work out, do Beachbody at home, and so I just like being able to do that, kind of get rid of some stress, and probably going out to eat for Mexican. What?
Yeah.
And a glass of wine. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't want to say wine again, and then it sounds like, oh, she
With a
just
good
drinks too
Hallmark
much.
movie.
Yes.
Cocktail hour.
Yeah.
It's all good. We're all family here. Caroline, stress relief?
It's a cliche, but I go to work.
Wow.
I call Whitney, can I come? Can I come to work?
Lindsay?
I like to go get the massages at the mall. Yeah, so.
The bruisey one.
The bruising, yes. I've taken them all to Christmas. Was it Christmas? Yeah, that was my favorite thing. So I took them to get massages, and she was like, "It hurt. Didn't it hurt?"
Really?
Yeah.
I got bruises.
Wow.
But yeah, I'd say that or riding. But
I can see riding.
yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, awesome. This kind of coincides a little bit, but if you guys have like 1 hour of free time, like a random hour of free time, what would you do with that amount of time?
I will walk Snoopy. My dog.
Snoopy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Gym. Unfortunately, probably. That's my hour. Of
If
free
you've
time.
already gone to the
That-
gym, will you go again?
If I've already gone to a gym, I'd probably listen to a podcast or do something like that, or maybe organize some things while listening to a podcast.
Gotcha.
That'd be a go-to.
Would anybody say nap? Because I would totally say nap. If I have like an extra hour, I'd definitely take a nap. Yeah, yeah.
I would pick up Lily, and then I'd either go to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts because they're both my favorite.
Good choices.
I would definitely do that. Something I would definitely do.
I would say me probably watch TV, like Chicago, Criminal Minds, Big Brother. I don't watch TV a lot, but
Game of Thrones now, right? Did you catch
I only
up
saw
on
like
that?
2 of those. That's Brett, but yeah. Is that what I usually watch?
Big Brother in the summer.
Yeah. America's Got Talent. Depends on the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a Criminal Minds kind of girl. Love me some TV.
I don't even know what TV is anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't know what Whitney was talking about.
Yeah.
No clue.
That's been around for decades.
What's one thing that you've not done in your life that you really want to do?
Skydive.
Ooh, yeah.
Skydive. Definitely want to skydive.
Oh, I know. I want to go like over Hawaii and take like a helicopter over Hawaii. I would like that.
Travel out of the United States. Hadn't done that yet.
Definitely. Where would you go if you had to?
That's a throw up. I'm not really sure where I'd want to go. I want to go somewhere different. Like
culture,
I
tropical.
mean, I guess like out of the United States, I wouldn't even say going to Hawaii would be a thing because it's so different. Everything's something so different, or to like go somewhere in like the UK that's very different than here.
Yeah.
I would say.
New Zealand. I would like to.
Yeah.
And where are you from, so they know?
Quebec, Montreal.
Wow.
And we live in Belgium. And now here. We
Oh,
have here. Yes.
That's super cool.
So I would probably say I feel like the possibilities are endless of all the things I would like to do in life. So it's really hard, but definitely want to skydive. Definitely want to go to Hawaii, Greece, Italy. So if anybody wants to take me, I am available. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Where do you guys find inspiration in your life?
I would probably say Lindsey.
Oh.
So, I mean, she's just amazing in that she does all this business and has a family, and, you know, I just love,
Sister.
yeah, and she's my sister, and so I just love being a part of it, so.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's right. I mean, Lindsay, and then people that follow on Instagram that are good influencers and things I like to do. I mean, that's a good place to find inspiration for me.
Kind of the same thing. I feel like with my social media now, I've kind of tried to gear it towards things that I find inspirational and things that I find that I love versus just like mindlessly scrolling. I try to like shift my social media that way. And I also like Pinterest. I find things on Pinterest.
It's still inspirational.
Yeah, no matter what you're looking for, just type it in.
Yeah.
Everyone is inspiring me in the way they are, and my kids, they are cute, and every day they are bringing something new, and they are annoying me too.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, keeping it real, Caroline. Lindsey.
I don't know. Do you know how to answer that? I don't.
It's hard.
Where do you find like inspiration? Like you said, like being creative and coming up with new ideas. So like, where does that come from?
Probably my kids. Like what do they need? Like what, I don't know, like for me, a lot of the stuff like that we create is like stuff that we need. Like cutie bands, that was for me. Cutie straps was for me. You know, like cutie pat was for Charlie. Cutie clips was for Ryan. So it's like, how I'm made, it's like, how can I fix that? Or how can I tailor that to make that better? But I mean, I have some people I follow, and I feel like different aspects, like I might follow this person for this reason because they're positive, but I might not like everything they say, but I take this from this person, and I take this from this person, and this from this person. Yeah. So I don't really have like a one person, but I think like I would cliche say Jesus, like trying to be like him, like what would he do and how in this situation, and but yeah, that's a really hard question.
It's like surrounding yourself with good people.
Yes.
I think that's a big thing that will influence you in many ways.
Yeah, I saw a quote, Olivia Newton-John, I don't know, I was getting my nails done today, and it was on, and she was like, are you talking about the light and dark? And it's like, it was a good question. I don't remember the whole quote. I wanted to post in my stories, but it was like, are you that light or are you that darkness? You know, are you tend to be a positive person or a real negative person? And I think just surrounding yourself with that light and positivity is so important. So anyways, kind of off topic, sorry.
No, love it. It's great. Well, that's been several questions. I mean, we could keep going for a long, long time, but that would give Malik and myself a lot to edit.
And a heart attack.
Yeah. And a heart attack for Caroline. So we'll save it for another time. We'll definitely try and do a round two, and who knows, maybe more if we can talk Caroline into it.
Yeah.
So. But thank you guys for sharing a little bit, and we'll get you guys back to shipping. So, see you, everybody.